Hey guys, so happy Tuesday morning. I'm feeling a load better. I want to balance you because I want to make a cup of tea at the same time. Will that work? Yeah. God, oh God. Yeah. So we've been to baby club this morning. I set my alarm for 7:30. Baby club starts at 9 o'clock. And Holly decided that she wanted to sleep until 8:15. So I was just like, oh my goodness. So I've been up for a little bit longer than her, and I actually had to go and wake her up in the end, which isn't ideal. And I've put you on top of my tea tin, and I need to get tea out. So I'm just going to have a coffee instead. It's easier. So yeah, I'm feeling loads better this morning. I've still taken some paracetamol just to sort of like chase off any sort of temperature that could be like creeping back in. It's another gorgeous day outside again, so I'm hoping to get outside and do my walk because it actually made me feel quite good yesterday. And yeah, so when we went to see Father Christmas last night, I wanted to vlog more, but like there really wasn't a lot that I could do because there were the crowds. There was quite a lot of people there. I was quite surprised, and even though we got there like half an hour early, people had already been there for hours by the seams of things. So the queue to see Father Christmas in his grotto was down the street and round the corner. It was just like, it was incredible. So if we would have joined the back of that, we easily could have been there for like an hour and a half, I reckon, an hour and a half to 2 hours, and it's just not something that we were prepared to do with Holly and Evie and Nia when they're so young. Nia's like 11 years old now, which is, she would have been fine, but Holly and Evie are only 2.5, nearly getting on for 3. God, scary. So yeah, we didn't hang around after that. I bought some screen wash from the co-op, so I've completely run out of screen wash and my windscreen was disgusting. And yeah, then we came home. So I fell asleep on the sofa last night. I was messaging the girls and they were saying, oh, Boohoo have got a really good Cyber Monday deal on and loads of places. And then I had loads of things in my basket ready to buy and I fell asleep. But I think Boohoo have actually got like a Cyber Week rather than a Cyber Monday, which is great. And what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Yeah, like there were so many people on Boohoo last night that I couldn't actually get onto their website. It kept saying that their website was at full capacity, and it just kept booting me off, and I was just like, oh, this is a nightmare. And in the end I just ended up falling asleep, so not ideal. But yeah, whoa, so I'm super tired still, but I feel a ton better than I did yesterday, 100%. So we've just had our lunch. I'm gonna have a cup of tea or coffee, or coffee I've made now. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, then I'm gonna get changed. We're gonna go for our walk, and then probably just chill out the rest of the afternoon. I feel like I'm not doing a lot with Holly at all, but she has been to baby club this morning, so that's good for her. And might decorate her hand decoration, but we made a gingerbread Christmas tree decoration today, but I've left it up in the playgroup, so I hope it's still there when we get home, when we get there next week. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you later. Hey guys, so it seems like I've been living in my, what's it called, a dressing gown for the last 3 or 4 vlogs, probably because I have. in all honesty, because it's like a cheap way to keep warm. I've been wanting to speak to you about this for a while. It's a magazine that is published here in Swansea. It's free, so it's free for, and they just put it anywhere. They give it out, bus stations, cafes, wherever. There's loads of them, and I was flicking through it just to see what's on in Swansea this year, or walks that I could do with Holly and stuff like that. And there's an interesting, I won't call it an article or whatever. It's basically a list that somebody's compiled, and it's called Must Take Photos This Christmas. So it's basically like a checklist of all the things that you should take photos of this year, around this sort of time of year, which is brilliant. So it says, whether you've got a DSLR or an old school analog camera or just a camera phone, local photographer Rachel Smith, our beautiful adventure photography, shares tips and ideas to help capture your Christmas festivities. So, and it's got like little boxes where you can like tick them off once you've done them, sort of thing. So I'm going to try and do this, because what did I do in September? I did a September smile challenge, because I knew that September was going to be a challenging month for me, because it was my mum's birthday in September and all the rest of it. If you've been watching, you know. So I'm going to be doing this December, in a bid to try and keep myself smiling. Not a December smile, I'm not going to call it, I'm going to try and think of what I could make the hashtag, but I'll think of something and get back to you, or maybe you could help me with a hashtag that I could put on it for my Instagram. I'll leave the thing to my Instagram on the screen so you can go ahead and follow me. But I'm going to do all of these and try and get one up a day, but there is more than, hang on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I could do one for every day of December and then have 2 spare if I wanted to. So we've got decorating the tree, putting the star or angel on the top of the tree. The tree, once it's decorated, try an out of focus shot if you fancy doing something a little different and showing off pretty lights. Christmas baking, or if baking's not your strong suit, then get a shot of everyone eating the treats instead. Reading Christmas stories, decorating gingerbread houses, awestruck children admiring the tree, Christmas jumper family portrait. Don't miss this opportunity to get everyone in the frame. So that'll just literally be me in holes anyway, so selfie. Stockings on display. I'm not sure if we've got any, but I shall get some. A wreath on the door, that's what I need to get. Hot chocolates, cosy blankets and chunky socks. Well, that's basically been on November anyway. A favourite decoration. Opening the presents. The tree with gifts under before and after they've all been opened. Christmas pyjamas, need to get some of those. Visiting waterfront winter wonderland. So in Swansea there's a winter wonderland and it's near the waterfront museum, and I would like to take Holly there, so that can be on our to-do list this December. Untangling the fairy lights, leaving out treats for Santa. Now that's something I do want to do this year, because obviously Holly is more likely to understand that this year. She knows who Father Christmas is, even though she calls him Santa, which is like one of my bugbears, but hey ho, there we go. Visiting Father Christmas, so we could probably do that when we go to Winter Wonderland, and we're actually also going to do that next Tuesday, so a week today we actually are going to Santa's Grotto. Wrapping up the presents, I'll definitely be vlogging that and taking photos of it. Mistletoe, well, there's not really any need for me to get mistletoe, but I will get some anyway because it's quite cute. Everyone enjoying the Christmas dinner, that might be hard because it's only me and Dollface. Pulling the crackers, hopefully I'll be round somebody's house on Christmas Day, so we'll see. Children with their favourite gift, again, could be hard. traditions. Everyone has their own little family tradition. Be sure to capture yours. So I've missed my boat for my family tradition. My mum doesn't like fireworks, so on bonfire night she would start to make the Christmas cake. She'd actually like stir it all up and then she'd cook it the next day. So then it's got plenty of time to like feed it with sherry. If you make Christmas cakes yourself, then you'll know what I'm on about. Picking out the Christmas tree. Always have a fun trip. If you get a fresh one each year, be sure to capture the fun. I will be getting a Christmas tree from a local farm near me because I love the smell of real Christmas trees. It's just so nostalgic for me because we always had a real tree when we lived in Scotland, and it's just a really fab memory. So I'm going to try and make sure I have a real tree every year. Snow. In the unlikely event we get some, be sure to capture the magic of playing in the snow. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the weather forecasts because we do get snow up in the Brecon Beacons, and it might be worth taking a trip up there to get some good photos of that because that is always fun. The turning on of the Christmas lights. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to capture that in a photograph. Capture it in a vlog, but maybe not a photograph, but we'll see how it goes. And winter woolies. Hats, scarves, mittens make for a cute portrait opportunity. So we've been basically doing that all November anyway. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty good list of things to capture, especially the Christmas baking, because I think there's a recipe in here for Christmas baking that I would like to try just with Holly, just for fun really, not because I want to go, yeah, I want to eat them, but it's because they double up as decorations. I'm pretty sure it's in, yeah, here they are. So for the Christmas baking, there's a recipe in the same magazine, and it's called Stained Glass Gingerbread Christmas Tree Decorations. So basically you're making gingerbread biscuits with holes in the middle, and then you put like a hard-boiled sweet. So they say that they've used Fox's Glacier fruits. So you put it in the middle, and then when you bake it, it all melts. So then that would be like your stained glass. And then these go rock solid. And then when gingerbread goes stale, it doesn't go soft, it goes hard. So you could actually use these, well, you put a ribbon through it and you use it as a Christmas decoration. And then they'll keep for basically the whole of December. I'd like to say that they'd keep forever, but I'm not really sure. I would imagine that they would, because it's just basically sugar. So yeah, but I would like to have a crack at making those, but maybe get some cakes as well that are easy for Holly to like stir and stuff. So yeah, I thought this month's What's On in Swansea was quite a good addition. I like to flick through these things because it gives you like ideas of like new places to try and events that are on, and like there's a walk here that you can do, and it's got like beautiful places that you can see, and like an abandoned church, and I'm not sure if it is abandoned, but it looks pretty cute, and like just not your normal stuff, you know, just stuff that makes you think, because you can easily sort of like get bored of where you live and you think, oh, nothing ever goes on here, but there's actually quite a lot. Like we have a place near the university which is like it's a theatre, but it's like does alternative stuff, and it's called the Taliesin. So it's got a list here of live performances, live screenings, cinema, the gallery and the Great Hall. So it gives you a list of all the stuff that's going on through the month of December. So if you wanted to go for that, and usually the majority of that stuff is free. So it gives you like what sort of collaborations are on in other theatres that are local to Swansea, loads of stuff, absolutely tons and tons of stuff that you can do in the month of December, and any month that this is published really. But this is just what's on in the Grand Theatre on the back, and that's just one page, so it gives you so many ideas. Yeah, I'm just going to stop rambling. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good. So if you want me to publish those things so you can do the same thing, so you can join in, and then you can tell me when you're posting them on Instagram and stuff, and I can go and view your photos. That would be pretty cool if we could all do that together as like a little YouTube family. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, and I shall either see you later, if not, good night, because I've been rubbish at ending vlogs recently as well. Like last night I fell asleep on the sofa. I might have told you this at the beginning of today's vlog, but I fell asleep on the sofa and I woke up at 5:45 when Holly came in. She was like, "Mummy, why aren't you in bed?" And I was like, "Good question, Gully, good question." So yeah, I've been really tired. Basically just been burning the candle at both ends. So I see you all tomorrow probably. So good night, have fun.